Hello guys, let's hope my recording setup now is working and don't have any problems. Let's see, I have this object and the topic today is interface patterns. So you see here, this is how it looks like with the interface pattern is here set to default. You cannot really see it because my screen is in the middle. I'm just gonna move it sideways a little bit like that. Hang on, I will not do that. I'll change it again. There, where is my, I think it's this. Yeah, I'll just move that up to here so you can see me still. Okay, so you see this pattern here in the middle. So you see when you slice it, you will see that you get up like this, and then you have the first interface pattern. But you see these gaps? I'm going to show you how that looks like after you print it. Let's see, I can turn on my phone camera. So can you see here? Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Focus. That's how it looks like when you print it. You get these gaps in between. So I was thinking, how can I fix this? So the reason for this, I think I haven't test printed again, so I will do that later. I think the base pattern I can set to hollow. I think it's the interface pattern. If I set this to, I think concentric is the default, because if I set it to concentric and slice it again, it doesn't change appearance. But if I set it to I don't want 1 minute, I want 2.5. 2.5 for that. That's just the spacing between the support interfaces, and I can use 15 there, I think. Support XY distance is the distance from the support to the object itself, so that you easily can remove it. If you set it too small, the filament may bleed into the real object and it's hard to remove the supports. So I'll try that with 15, and then instead of concentric, I'm gonna select grid. Let's test with grid first. And you can tell that grid is not 100% solid. So how can you make it solid? Top interface spacing. But this is not that. This is a bridge. Let's see. If I set that to 0, it's still showing up, but you can tell that it's better. Let's set that to rectilinear instead. See if it gets better. Aha! To be honest, that looks like maybe the best option. Because when you see when it continues to slice, it will write there. But I want to, can I turn the direction? So 45. If I turn the direction a bit, will it continue? Now you can see it will write on a little bit of a different direction. And ideally that would be what you want. So let's say 90. Let's try to turn it 90. So there, that's the interface. And that's the main one. And that looks pretty good. Let me see if we have a way to close this. That's not that. I don't want bottom interface layers. Top interface by 1. I just wanted to set that to 2 then, 2.4. If you use a pattern at the bottom, it is going to hold on hard. No brim, and there should not be any raft. Okay. So as you can see, the pattern looks much better now. Let's see what we get with rectilinear interlaced. Interlaced, I think it means every second line or something like that. You know what? That even looks better. If you see here, it even fills the gap. You see, if you select rectilinear here and you slice it, then you get these gaps here, which could have filled almost a line. But if you, let me see, you can tell from there. But if you go in and you say I want to use rectilinear interlaced, I think it will go one way in that direction and the next in that direction. So if you go down, so that's the first one, and then that's the first one, second one. So then it takes it in the totally opposite direction. So every second in the totally. So sideways, topways, sideways, topways, and then sideways. And you can see that it actually fills the whole area. But I want to remove because I want to end with that. So let's see if I set it to only, let's see if I increase it to 6. Do I get one more that fills out the gap? Or maybe I get a gap on the other side then. That took a long time. Yeah. I think I get a gap on the other side then now. But I think that is fine. I'm just gonna set that to, let's say 4. It only means I need to change filament 4 times. The goal with the interface layers is that you want to use, like in my, you can see here I'm using pet G for interface layer, so that it's going to be easy to remove the thingy. You can see here that I have used interface layer, and you can see that it's pretty flat there. In case you're wondering what this is, it's an adapter for a filament spooler. So yeah, that was just a small video, and I think I will leave it at rectilinear for now, because it looks like it fills it out more. But I was interested when I have it in grid, why doesn't it completely fill the thingy? Maybe it's just the first layer. 2, 3. No, it just keeps doing it, but I wouldn't like it to be. I would have liked it to be solid. Top interface spacing, and that is the bridge spacing. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can find some bridge settings. Quality. Bridging. Bridge density means solid bridge. Let's see if I use that. See, I'm gonna turn off that, sorry. And then still not perfect for that. Because if I can make this solid, that would be the best pattern for interfacing with. There's no way to fill that. If anyone here knows how you can make this pattern 100% solid, like no gaps in between the lines, please feel free to comment, because I cannot find this at all. Could it be 15? This is just a... I don't think that, because that's the main infill. I've set it to filter tiny gaps everywhere. $100. No, that's not gonna work. It's not for that. If I set that to 0, what happens? It's still not it. Bridge infill direction. Let's see 35. See if we can change the bridge direction. I don't think it will matter. No, doesn't matter at all. So I'm gonna leave that for the comments. If you know how to make interface grid 100% solid, interface pattern grid, if you know how to make that 100% solid, let me know. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna use this for now, rectilinear, because it looked like it had the best gap fills. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Okay guys, I did a bit of a mistake. I recorded this video. As you can see, my lips are a bit out of sync because I'm recording the audio and retro perspective. I have printed the a new version of this. This is the old version that showed the interface pattern, and I just wanted to show also the newly printed version. And I have already printed one, but I'm now going to show you um, the interface and the support. This is the PET-G, you can see the red one, and then you see the PLA under. As you can see, it's really cleanly taken off. Sorry for recording the video, the audio separate from the video, but I forgot to put my headset on. So this is one of the models I haven't removed the support from, so you can see that the supports are there, so I'm just going to remove it now. As you can see, it's not so hard to remove because it's just a little bit at the bottom. So there comes the PLA, and then you can see the interface of PET-G underneath. And you see that comes off easily. And then you can see that the surface on this model is much smoother than on the other one. So I think that's a success for the interface pattern change. You can see that bringing the other one, that's the old one compared to the new one. Look how smooth the new one is compared to the other one. And it looks much more solid and sturdy. So sorry for recording this video afterwards. I just wanted to show you guys how it looked like when I had it reprinted with the new settings that I talked about in the previous clip. So again, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe.